Alright. Back to this again. I know I pretty much said that I wasn't really planning to go back to this, but this is pretty much the only game I'm really playing right now because I'm just not not motivated doing much of anything else. Now then. Yeah, okay, it's gonna do the free... It's gonna... Yeah. Okay, this shouldn't take too long, I don't think. Anyways, this is a fresh start on this one. And I'm only doing the fresh start purely because there's a bunch of story stuff that only happens on the first... early on. Once I reach a very specific point, I can just immediately switch to my main account. And just do things from there. I'll just be significantly higher leveled at that point. Oh, it just suddenly slowed down. Of course it did. It really, really did slow down out of absolutely nowhere. Honestly, I would love to play the game on, like, widescreen or something, but... that doesn't... This is basically the only aspect ratio for it. There is going to be a... Like I said, there is going to be a Steam version at some point. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, the bug that allowed in Bond Mace to go beyond level 5 got fixed. That's nice. Any other ones that I'm familiar with? When you're in the specific timing, artificial speed, game's locked out of progress. Yeah, there's still bugs in the game. They're still fixing it. Oh, the enemies will not move during battle and unable to... Oh, okay, well, okay, I remember. I vaguely remember that. I never had any issues with it. Able to lock door. Entering the guild. Game is locked out. Bondmate 6 can uninstall app or can't uninstall. I remember hearing that one very recently. Jeez. A lot of bugs that get fixed, so that's at least nice. They're actively fixing a lot of stuff. Okay. Yep, touch the display. Let me see, because I've had controller settings on this because I'm playing on BlueStacks, because my phone straight up cannot play this. Yep, okay, it's still good. Yep, drag to go forward. Yeah, I have the controls so that pushing the D-pad will do that, and the bumpers will go left and right. That's all I've set. Pretty simple setup. Touch the display, move wind cursor. Oh, drag right, face right. Yep. Got that thing too. Can I even look? What do I have? I'm kind of curious, because I didn't actually really pay much attention. Wanderer. Okay, so you're still Wanderer at the beginning. Do I have any... Unyielding will to fight. Fail damage. Codeness, mod codeness. What's my equipment? Okay, just a bunch of junk. Got it. Inventory has nothing. Item list. Do I have junk and valuables? I do not. Okay, I was kind of curious. Because you can't go back to this part. Oh yeah, you can see the footsteps. This thing does move. Though I have heard that some people have gotten bugged trying to actually go this way. I haven't had any issues with that, but, you know. Each character will perform their actions in turn. Tap action to do the action you want to take. Attack. Click the target. It's mostly weak-ass demons if I... Oh, wait, I can't actually look at that. Right. Okay, never mind. Well, I am level 30... 52 defense. Okay, maybe that's it. From what I understand, Attack values are straight up attack minus defense. And then I believe the multipliers are applied after that. So defense is mostly... Okay, parallel movement, yep. By pushing the bumpers. Oop. Wait, I do have an MP. Whatever. Anyways. The door won't open. There's some sort of cipher written on the door, which you can't check. And it's slowly, slowly coming towards me. Not much you can really do. And that, I believe, is a great... yeah, click on it. Great. Yeah, that's a greater demon, yep. Might as well. 3. Delta. Accuracy lowering. Heavy attack. Miss. Okay. And here's where the big download happens. Okay. So yeah, here's your alignment test. Okay. I was about to say, did it just freeze right there? What should you do there? Okay, yeah, it's freezing a lot because downloading. It is a big download. Please, let me actually select something. There we go. I think I'm picking a lot of good options. I'm trying to remember what I picked before. Me on my main account is good as well. You're bidding farewell to a traveling friend of the tavern. What do you shove them? Farewell drink. There's the omen. Oh yeah, that's an evil option. Okay. After your role is attacked by a neighbor, forcing you to flee, what dost thou resolve to do? If you're an ally, you lose your family at time. What does thou set out to do? What things we do? Okay, that's good. Okay. At the end of adventure, you finally found the treasure. What is the treasure? Pirate's treasure. It's actual treasure. During your journey, it's not the friends I made along the way. During your journey, you find yourself in dire straits. What is your savior? I guess that, yeah, okay. Old woman is stranded trying to cross the street where characters are barreling through. How will you help her? Yeah, it looks like I'm good again. Okay, I'm just picking stuff that I would probably do. It's going through a big load. There he goes. I think that's the end of the quiz. Yep, okay, that's the end of the quiz. This is who you are meant to be. And once I get through the quiz, it's going to... Okay, it's at 32%. Okay. It's going to go through the remainder of the loading. Okay. Here are my stats. 17 strength, 14 IQ, 14 piety, 17 vitality, 14 speed, 15 dex, 13 luck. Personality, good. I mean, it kind of depends on who I end up rolling, for the most part. Honestly, having good strength and vitality early on is good because you're basically a melee fighter anyways. It takes a while before you actually get to be able to change your class. Anyways, yes. Once it lets me click on it.
Your most ardent wish ain't fulfilled yet. You mustn't die.
Go upstairs back at you from a puddle of water. See your own face. Alright, we can move around now. Your voice. Looks like a woman. I think I have that. Okay, I do have access to some options. Skip message on. That I skip me. Actually, show all text. There we go. Because I believe that how yeah, it's all fine. Anyways. Yeah, yeah, show all text is good because the text scrolling is based on how fast the Japanese text pops up on the screen. So sometimes it can be very, very slow. I have this blocked by something thorny. When you touch it, it seems to have a pulse like a living thing. what's around here, but, you know, fill up the map. Gotta do it. Something approaches. Something spooky.
I thought I sensed a person, but you seem to be a ghoul. I can't believe I would mistake a ghoul for a person. A ghoul that speaks? Not possible. You're human, aren't you? How confusing. You seem to be able to see me. Do you know who I am? I see. Well, no matter. I'll help you for now. We are currently trapped in here. I take it you saw the curse of thorns blocking the way? That is the curse of a greater warped one. There should be a guardian statue on this floor that will repel the curse. Go and find it.
Statue shattered.
It's broken. It's no good to us like that. Can you restore it?
Yeah, I was gonna... Oh, yeah, that's a repair. I was gonna mention... Oh, where was that? Yeah. You can set region... Oh, yeah, set language. There is Japanese voice acting in this game and everything. But, unfortunately, it also changes all the text to Japanese, too. So, yeah. Also, this link data option up here is very important because this is how you keep... There is supposed to be an option to set your account to the Google account, which I believe appears, like, right here. But it doesn't always appear for whatever reason. Whatever. This is supposed to get a Steam release sooner or later, and I'm hoping I can transfer my account to that when that eventually comes out. Otherwise, link data just gives you a password, which it generates. Then you just take a screenshot of it and just keep that around so that you can actually, in case you need to reinstall your game because of some kind of stupid bug or whatever. Tap when the circle's in the orange area.
What an interesting spell. I've never seen it before. You've piqued my curiosity. I think I'll keep you company until you leave the abyss.
Right, knowledge. Right hand of it. Right hand seems to be able to repair broken things and regain lost functions by touch. Okay, so now we can explore these things. It's nice that I actually recognize good chunks of this place.
By the way, what is your name? I see. So it was memory for you then. That doesn't make things easy. What should I call you?
Okay, yeah, you can type in your name here, unless your account is flagged for being underaged, which I've heard can just happen sometimes. We'll see if it will let me type in my name this time. Oh, it worked this time. Nope, never mind. Fine. Let's do it. Give myself the same name as I put in the main account. If you say I don't know, she'll just suggest a couple names.
That's a nice name, considering how you look. I am Lulu Narde. I'm one of those legendary adventurers.
Okay, well, anyways. I can't remember if the map stays explored when I come back in here later.
This is a junk room. When one person throws something away, it seems everyone else starts doing the same. Let's see if there's anything we can use. You'd better do something about your appearance before you go out there. You're likely to be mistaken for a walking corpse.
Alright, tap options. Oh. Dungeon brightness can be set. Oh. It's fine.
What's
I don't have
this?
any issues. Whoop. Oh, okay. Tap outside the success area you fail. You'll take damage and be paralyzed. Yeah, kind of important. Tapping just... Oh, okay, it's not letting me pick. Tapping just when the color of the circle changes is a critical success and will recover your HP. That's all it does. It just recovers your HP. It doesn't do anything else special. Well used arms and armor. They're worn but still useful. Got a sword. And a shield. And armor.
What luck. You should equip that right away. You never know when something might attack.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say it should be giving me the tutorial even though I'm going ahead of myself. Tap to display. Go down to equipment. Tap the part to equip. Change. Sword. Tap confirm.
That's a nice piece of equipment.
I'll point it out right now while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, okay, you can see the sword says it does 10 times 2. That means it attacks twice for, like, 10 damage. Before enemy... before, you know, like, your strength and all that stuff is applied. And enemy defense especially. Kind of important to know, considering how weapons that usually attack more than once, like, mostly swords and daggers, usually have lower attack values, whereas weapons that only attack once, the two-handed weapons in particular, have much higher numbers, but they only get to attack once. Which sucks if you know, because missing can suck if you swinging around a big heavy weapon and then you just whiff the attack and do nothing, whereas with the sword you get 2 chances of actually hitting. It's a little more important when you get heavy armor enemies, considering how if I was fighting an enemy that had like 5 defense, that would mean I'd only do 5 times 2. And if my two-handed weapon did like 20 damage, that would be... Then it would just do 15 one times. It depends on the enemies. It's more important on certain things like slimes or heavy armored skeletons and shit like that.
That's a nice piece of equipment.
You don't have to select change every single time. You can also do manage all, which I only recently noticed very, very recently on my account, like yesterday. It would have saved a lot of time. Auto equip I stopped using entirely because I brought in a new character into my party once and I pushed auto equip and it took off stuff off of all my other main party members to put it onto them for some reason. Alright, leather gloves.
That junk looks usable again. Was that a reversal spell? Gloves, huh? Those will definitely help hide your blistered hands.
I auto equip those. Yes, okay. Just making sure.
Giving up? There was something over there, too.
I'm exploring.
What's this?
Hood.
Does touching something with your right hand activate the spell? Yeah. With that hood up, it's unlikely anyone will think you're a ghoul just at a glance.
Just making sure. Okay, yeah. Good. Good, good, good. Old remains.
These remains are pristine. They've been here a long time, but appear to be undisturbed. Is the magic of your right hand a healing power? Or does it reach back through time? With the power of your right hand of reversal, could you bring these remains back to life? I do hope you'll try. Enemies. It's dangerous here. Let's try to find our way to the surface.
Okay. Enemies. Okay, yep. When nearby enemies detected, the detection status will be displayed, meaning you can actually see it. You can also see it on your little mini-map right there. The symbol will be displayed when an enemy has entered your field of vision detected. Found enemies will appear on the mini-map, which I just said. If you locate an enemy, it'll show up on the mini-map. I will point out, enemies are always wandering the dungeon. So they're always there. It's just whether or not your detection's high enough that you'll actually notice them. And of course, once you notice them, then you can just run around them if you don't want to fight. If you're not discovered or you approach from the side or the rear, you can ambush them. Oh. Just gonna try to go around, but yeah. This
An
is a
unfamiliar
tutorial.
enemy. Be careful.
It's actually very easy to die in this tutorial type area. Especially if you end up missing and stuff. Man, you're so slow before you get unlocked.
That was close. If you're weak, you don't have to force yourself to fight.
It's better just not honestly, it's better just not to fight anything right here. Just try to detect the enemies and just
What's
avoid fighting. Oh, but I do want this. Throwing equipment. More defense is always good. I'll use Lego armor. Yeah, 2 more defense. So
That's a nice
considering
piece
those
of
goblins are doing
equipment.
3 damage, they should only be doing 1 damage to me now. That's a good enemy to keep track.
What's this? There's an enemy.
Oh shit! There's an enemy behind me. Damn it!
When did they?
Oh, it didn't ambush me. Well, it still got the first attack, so it didn't matter. Okay, well, it's not doing 2 damage. Whatever. And I missed. No, please stop missing. Kind of a problem. Okay, that goblin's not gonna move. Oh. Oh, it's a sign. Okay. There are walking corpses. Vigilance is cautioned. Smoked bitch.
What's this?
Oh, there's another one right there.
Make sure you maneuver effectively.
What more is?
Yeah, still haven't unlocked the speed up option yet. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Wait, the daily stuff. That's right.
Make sure you maneuver effectively.
Women, let women.
There's probably something good inside.
Missile herb. Okay. Seeing the exit, Lunarde stops in her tracks.
I can't leave the abyss. I've been cursed by it. Still, perhaps it might work if I'm with you. You're able to see me after all. We won't know unless we try. If by chance I'm not there when you get out, it's okay to forget about me. Well then, it's now or never. Once a century, the abyss opens up. It is a curse of death which consumes the continent. In a time of chaos, when monsters roamed the land, a single warlock ruled the world. The warlock's twisted love for death led him to consume people and animals, leaving behind withered forests and barren fields wherever he went. People of all races joined together to make a stand against the warlock, their very survival at stake. For over 1,000 nights, the people went after the warlock. However, they were unable to slay him, for he was immortal. Instead, they sealed him at the bottom of the abyss. Peace seemed to have finally returned to the world above. Yet the tranquility did not last long. For the warlock had become the Lord of the Abyss. And every 100 years, the seal fractures. This allows him to send the 10 greater warped ones to the world above. Wherever they go, the miasma fills the air. The sun loses its color, and the rivers run foul. Entire cities are consumed in a single night. So every 100 years, at great loss to the people, the greater warped ones are driven back and a new seal applied. The people find relief in the fleeting peace. However, the Lord of the Abyss will never be destroyed. And now, the Abyss opens yet again. So blue. Was the sky always so bright?
Oh, okay, just make sure.
The world is bright and beautiful. Now I know how the guy who wished to see the sky once more felt. I've been in the Abyss so long. I must have forgotten. What about you? I see. Maybe you've been in the Abyss as long as I have. I wonder who you are. Why don't you take a look at what you're carrying? There may be some clues to jog your memory.
The sword.
It has a coat of arms on it. Maybe your nobility. I suppose it could be stolen, though. It's an Adventurer's Guild tag. It should have your name engraved on it. But it's so worn that I can't read it. How about going to the guild? Maybe they can tell you something. What is that? It looks like a part of you, but not like something you were born with. Whatever it is, it's creepy. The city was that way, I think.
Right about the city. See the roof of the castle visible in the distance. Men approaching that direction.
You're the adventurer who came out of the Abyss, huh? Leave your stuff and get out of here. That means all of it.
Who do they think they are? Do you know them?
What was that? Getting smart, huh? You're pretty calm for someone facing 3-to-1 odds.
I guess I should have mentioned, you're the only one who can see me. So be careful.
Think you can ignore us? No one's stupid enough to go into the Abyss alone. So either all his friends died down there and he went crazy, or he killed them so he could keep their shares. Either way, he's a sick bastard. Maybe some kind of bounty hunter? Hey, show us your face. The hell? He's a ghoul!
Knock it off! He's human! Ghouls don't talk!
Either way, I ain't about to let something as creepy as that wander free. Back into the Abyss with you.
I won't be any help in battle. I'll keep watch from over there.
You offend me.
This can't be! Oh no!
Since near, but anyway, even Lunari doesn't seem to be here. Oh, there she is. I feel like the last time I did this, she was somewhere else. Doesn't seem to have noticed you. She's oblivious. She's so transparent, she seems like it might disappear at any moment.
When did you get here? Wait. What happened to those men? I planned on watching from a distance, but my consciousness began to grow distant. Stand there. I want to try something. My consciousness starts fading when I get too far away from you. It looks like my safe zone is within your area of awareness. Well, same to you then. Did you get that mask from the bandits? Nice one. It's just right for hiding your face. Try it on. That's better. Now you don't look like a ghoul. You just look like a guy in a weird mask. Come on, let's go to the city.
First mission clear. He's in an uproar. The guillotine's been set up on the platform in the square. A large crowd of onlookers has gathered.
I beseech you! You have the wrong person! Won't someone help a poor old woman?
Silence her.
Have mercy, I beg of you!
Has been used to silence the fussing woman.
The charges shall be read aloud. This witch led our king into the abyss and lost him. As a result, the kingdom is unable to seal the abyss and is on the verge of disaster. Treason against the kingdom and disloyalty to the king are grave charges.
The man raises his hand and the headsman nods. The headsman's axe comes down on the rope securing the guillotine's blade. Some in the crowd avert their eyes, others let out small cries.
Now, a proclamation from the commander of the knights and the princess. You shall give them your undivided attention.
A well-built knight takes the platform.
Dear citizens, hear me. I know the king's absence is disheartening, but do not be alarmed. There is nothing to fear, for within the abyss, the king yet lives. Be calm, my people. Returning the king is now the nation's most vital task. The Knights of the Order shall venture forth to the king's rescue on the morrow. Now, I call upon all adventurers to join us by royal edict of Princess Pulgrit.
The knight raises his arm high, pointing to the balcony of the royal castle. The glass doors in the castle balcony slowly open. The princess appears escorted by her attendants, the bishop on one side and the duke on the other. She steps forward, looking hesitantly at the assembly. The people fall silent, waiting for the princess to speak.
My dear citizens, we ask for your help. Whosoever returns our king to us shall be granted any boon they desire. The abyss is the curse of death. It is enemy to us all. Until now, the royal family has sealed the abyss every time it has opened. However, I do not currently possess the power to do so. That is proof my father, the king, lives. We must restore our hope. Do whatever is necessary. The king must be returned to us without delay.
The people give the princess a sparse round of applause as she finishes her speech. The princess sighs wearily and disappears into the castle. Once the princess is outside, the people begin speaking amongst themselves.
Go into the abyss. That's the same as sending someone to their death.
I've never seen the princess before. Such a beautiful dress.
Princess my left foot. Without the king, she's nothing but a helpless little girl.
No, that's not true. The Admiral and the Pontiff were following her. The Admiral is a great nobleman of the South, Lord of the Port Town. And the Pontiff is young, having just succeeded the position. Even without the king, support for the royal family is steadfast.
Don't be such a fool. Without the king, there's no way to seal the abyss.
That's why the knights are going to save him, isn't it?
Just between you, me, and the lamppost. The knights already failed once, didn't they? That's why they're trying to scrounge up adventurers. The vaulted knights of the order sure have fallen.
Things seem a bit tense around here without the king. We should head to the guild.
More jams. Adventures Guild.
Welcome to the Guild Tavern, where legends are born.
Tavern door opens with a flood of raucous voices. Dimly lit interior is thick with the smell of liquor and smoked food.
Hey, who let the strangers in?
One of the adventurers comments in disgust.
Oh, don't be so territorial. The Guild Tavern is open to all adventurers. You there, don't worry about him. Come on in.
The broody adventurer shifts his gaze away from you indignantly.
I'm Arna, receptionist of the Adventurers Guild. Everyone knows me as the Tavern Girl, though. What brings you here today?
Take out your guild tag.
Amazing! That's an antique. It's worn, but I think I can make out the grade. No grade? You're still a wee one. Still, there's something about you. So, where are you from?
Yes.
Adventurers always talk a big game. What can I help you with?
Alright. Lore stuff.
The Abyss is a cursed pit that opens once every 100 years. When that happens, monsters called Greater Warped Ones emerge, bringing misfortune to the world above. The beginning Abyss has opened up near the kingdom, making everyone ill at ease. It's said, if the beginning Abyss is sealed, all the abysses will be sealed. But now, the king himself has fallen to it, and he is the only one with the power to seal it. Who knows what'll happen? Princess Polgrit is the sole heir to the throne. We lost our queen far too soon. Now, the only two members of the royal bloodline are the king and the princess. But the princess is still young. Without the king, she must be sick with worry. Why don't you lend your sword to help bring the king back quickly? It's a nice place to stay. Cheap, too. All the adventurers stay there. It's nothing fancy, but the innkeeper is nice. I'm sure you'll get plenty of rest there. There's a back alley with some ruins at the end. Not even my gran knows what they were or how long they've been there. There are some ominous rumors about the worship of a strange god. No one ever goes near the place. Stop by if you're ever in need of allies. I'm sure I can be of help. I only recommend my best adventurers. You're better off taking a request tomorrow morning, because that's when we've got the most to choose from. I'll get you a new guild tag tomorrow, too. See you then!
Right.
Let's check out the ruins before going to the inn. Try your magic on the remains you found in the abyss.
Yay. Can I actually do anything in the Adventures Guild or no? Okay, no.
Bye-bye!
Bye-bye.
We won't have to worry about anyone coming here. Try using your powers on the remains.
Alright, here's our gotcha system. Using reviving bones. Alright, let's see who we get.
Huh? What? Are you God? I'm not in the presence of God. Where am I? Every time I try to remember what happened to me, I get a splitting headache. One thing I do remember is money. I really love money. Or something.
Okay, I think Marianne was actually the first one I got to, when I made my main account, which is fine, because she's actually one of the better healers. She has 5 bonus points. Bonus points are part of the gacha. 5 is the lowest roll, 10 is the highest. I really hope her fortitude's not lower, not that it really matters.
Wow! It actually brought them back to life. Let's try another one. What kind of friends are you looking for?
Alright, so yeah, we gotta choose somebody. Well, I mean, we already got a priest, so either another fighter or thief. I do need a thief for opening chests, but I might get one soon enough anyways, maybe? Possibly? I'll pick a thief.
I'm sure these remains will live up to your expectations.
Basically, whatever you pick there determines what the next bone's getting you. I think these will only get you the named characters. Probably. Can't even look at the stuff. Well, whatever. Alright, let's see who we get this time. Skip ahead.
My bastard of a father! Here? Just a dream. Bakesh is the name. Just a drifter who lives as he pleases.
He has a lot of decks.
The magic within your right hand is real. Good. The power to resist death. Let's call it the right hand of reversal.
Right. Touching old dried bones in the ruin seems to resurrect adventures.
Can you use it on anything? When you find my body, you'll use its power on me, won't you? They're somewhere in the abyss. Probably.
Okay. Alright, rest of the end.
Welcome! Welcome! Are you an adventurer? You certainly come to the right place. Very well. Up the stairs, second room on the left. It's the one with the holly leaf on the door.
Okay. I'm not going to the room. I'm more interested in gathering information in the inn. I want to learn all I can about modern adventurers.
Leonardo did not come with you. As you enter the room, you begin to feel drowsy. The party. There's no party. Wipes him down with the hot water provided, then lies down in the hard beds.
Safe travels! Please come again!